Hey, welcome back to Habit to Thrive, the podcast for young adults and career professionals who want to build lasting habits. I am Victory Ayan, your guide to building better habits that help you show up at your best self every single day. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up feeling like you've barely slept or gone through the day exhausted? Even though you didn't do anything that was physically demanding, you might even be thinking, I eat well, I try to rest, so why do I feel drained all the time? Well, the answer might not be as obvious as you think. Today, we're talking about the silent habits that drain your energy every day. These are sneaky little things that seem harmless, but over time, they leave you mentally, physically, and emotionally drained. And the worst part, you probably don't even realize you're doing them. But don't worry, that's what we're here for. We're going to break them down one by one so you can stop these energy draining habits and start thriving instead. So grab your tea, coffee, or whatever keeps you cozy and let's dive in. Alright, let's talk about the silent energy drainers. And trust me, some of these will surprise you. Number 1, saying yes too much. Do you ever find yourself saying yes to things you don't even want to do? Whether it's extra work, last minute favors, or social plans when you'd rather be in bed. Overcommitting is a major energy drain. Saying yes to everything means saying no to your own needs. And before you know it, you're exhausted from pleasing everyone but yourself. What's the solution? Start setting boundaries. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. A simple, let me think about it before agreeing to anything gives you space to decide if you want to do it and if it's really worth your energy. Number 2, the always available mentality. Raise your hand if you check your phone first thing in the morning, or if you respond to texts and emails the second they come in. We live in a world that glorifies being always available, but honestly, that's exhausting. Your brain never gets a break because you're in constant reaction mode. So what's the solution? Set no phone times. Very serious, no phone times. Try giving yourself the first 30 minutes of the morning without scrolling or answering messages. You'll be shocked at how much calmer and focused you'll feel. Number 3, mindless scrolling and information overload. We are all victims of this. In this present generation, we are all searching and longing for information we don't even need. It's one habit many of us actually fall victim. Now, speaking of phones, let's talk about doom scrolling. You open TikTok or Instagram for a quick break and suddenly 30 minutes gone, 45 minutes gone, even 1 hour have disappeared. But instead of feeling rested, your brain is overstimulated and drained with unnecessary informations, with the ones that concerns you, with the one that doesn't concern you. You fed your brain and you've overworked it already. Your mind needs white space time to breathe and reset. When you overload it with too much information, even if it's entertaining, it leaves you exhausted. So what would the solution be? Be intentional with your screen time. Try setting a timer when you scroll, or swap it for an actual break, like taking a walk or listening to music. Honestly guys, we really need to take a time off our phones. It's for your health, your eyes, your brain, everything. Okay, let's keep this going. We've tackled social habits and tech habits. Now, let's talk about the things you do to yourself that are secretly draining your energy. So we've shared first 3. I'll just continue numbers. So this will be number 4. Holding on to unfinished tasks. So have you ever noticed that there's one thing that you keep procrastinating or keep nagging at you, even when you're not working on it? It's sitting free at the back of your mind, draining you. Your brain hates unfinished tasks, so they create this mind clutter and make you feel exhausted even when you're not actively thinking about them. We always do this. There's just one thing who is taking free reign in our minds. Even when we're working, even when we're doing other activities, something's just somewhere. That's because our brain actually don't like what they call it unfinished tasks. But now it's disturbing, it's exhausting, it's draining. So what would the solution be? Try the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it. Do it now. Don't procrastinate. Don't extend it. Do it now. If it is bigger, you now schedule a dedicated time to tackle it instead of letting it haunt you all day. So I'm going to share one experience. It happens to be this family meeting I postponed. I was when I said, okay, let's have it some other time. But however, I keep thinking, oh, this family meeting would have resulted to this. I would have shared this because I really wanted to share something. I really wanted some things off my chest. But here, because I was very busy and then I was the one who rescheduled, yet my mind was just, oh, I wish this meeting had happened. By now, this would have been sorted. Then guess what happened, guys? When you don't even finish that task, sometimes you keep bringing more tasks to your desk because why? When you should have treated something, you probably had kept it for another time or you rescheduled for something else. But you yourself, you're not free. You know, it's just there disturbing you. It could be another thing. It could be a social hangout to reconcile with friends that would have helped clear out the air or something. It could be any other thing that is just living rent free that you know. Let's say a call away or an email or a WhatsApp message, you're done. But guess what happened? You just feel like you don't want to, and it's always that feeling like not now, but yet you're being disturbed. How about we just try and just take this 2 minute rule like I've shared. If it's not going to take more than 2 minutes, then just do it. If it's going to be a WhatsApp call, do it. If it's a WhatsApp message or even a normal message, why don't you just do it? Ease your brain from stress. Take away that thing that is living rent free in your head. Take it out, and so you can actually be free and have peace. So number 5, emotional clutter and overthinking. Energy isn't just about your body, it's also about your mind. And overthinking, that's like running a marathon in your head without moving an inch. Replaying conversations, worrying about what could have happened, stressing over things you can't control. These things drain your mental energy very fast. They drain your energy quick. So what's the solution here? Create a mental parking lot. When you catch yourself overthinking, write the thoughts down in a journal or in your notes pad or notes apps on your phone or laptops. Tell yourself, I will deal with this later. This helps your brain let go of feeling in circles and overthinking it. Like, it just helps you calm down and say, okay, you come back to this. So once you say, I'll come back to this, and it's jotted, it just leaves your head instantly and you're free. The number 6 is neglecting simple self-care. I'm also a victim of this and I'm working hard. Now let's be real. Sometimes the most basic things drain us most. Skipping meals, not drinking enough water, getting poor sleeps, and a lot of them. Things like this add up. We think, oh, I'll be fine. I skipped today's breakfast. Don't worry, I'll have lunch. Oh, this one is for me, right? You're seated down and you know you needed to drink water, but you're looking at, oh, I would have to stand up and go get it from the fridge. Don't worry, later I'll drink that water. But energy isn't just about motivation. It's about maintenance. If your body isn't getting what it needs, you'll keep running on fumes and you will not last. You'll break down. So what's the solution here? Pay attention to the basics. Hydrate, eat real food, move your body, even if it's just stretching. Your energy isn't just mental, it's physical as well, right? So when you feel you want something, like you feel you want to just take a walk, please get up, take that walk. You need a break from your screen. You know you need it. Taking a break is productive. Stretch your body more. Whatever task you're trying to meet the deadline, you would also meet it. But when you're feeling exhausted and drained, that deadline you will not meet it. So let's learn to actually prioritize the basics. Take enough water, eat real food, enough of the quick snacks when you know you really need to eat something. Alright, now that we know what's draining us, how do we take our energy back? I have 3 simple shifts that will make a huge difference I would like to share. So the first one is prioritize recovery. Just like our phones, right? We need to recharge them. So it's also necessary that you make time for intentional rest. Whether it's a nap, a slow morning, or just doing something for a while. It won't hurt. It won't take you so much. You need to be intentional. The fact is our body gives us that sign. We just overlook them. No, so from today, you don't do them intentionally. Let's say probably you've not really thought about what's draining me. Now I'm telling you that you avoiding to take that nap when you need it is bad for you. Take that intentional rest. This is very, very important. You would be grateful you did. So number 2 tip is audit your energy. Pay attention to what fuels you versus what drains you. After a conversation, a task, or even a social media session, ask yourself this question: do this leave me feeling better or worse? Number 3, Protect your peace. Not everything requires your time, attention, or response. So practice the habit of letting go. Whether it's declining unnecessary commitments or simply not engaging in sales that drains you. Because at the end of the day, your energy is your most valuable asset. You know deep down that you want to take the weekend to rest, but yet you're saying yes to an engagement that is not really needed. You have had 2 weeks ago something close to that engagement. Probably even last week you've had that same engagement with another different people. And again this weekend you're also scheduling and saying yes. Abba, you get so drained, and sometimes you will not become so disturbed and you will ask yourself, what's going on with me? How am I like this? You are like this because you've overcommitted yourself and your health needs rest. So let's learn to know when to say yes, say no. That was a lot, but I hope this episode helped you realize some sneaky habits that might be draining your energy without you even noticing. Remember, small shifts make a big difference. Even if you just change one of these habits this week, of course you start feeling better, you start seeing the change, you start feeling the difference. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you guilty of, and which one are you going to work on first? Please drop your comments in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you found this episode helpful, do me a favor, share it with a friend, leave a comment, a review, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. Until next time, take care of your energy and keep thriving. Bye.